Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and we already have the details for the brand new Vegeto Blue as well as the brand new Rose Goku Black. That actually happened pretty quick because I mean we literally got put into the game, the announcement today, as we just covered several hours ago, and then now here we are. We actually know the details, as you can see there on the screen. So these guys are falling in line with how they were before. I saw when I put my video out earlier, a lot of people saying, well, wait a second, it was Vegeto Blue and Zamasu that actually fought. Fusion Zamasu, Merge Zamasu, where you guys want to call him. Why aren't they doing that again? And I mean, or why aren't they doing that with it? I mean, it's the way it released before, so they're keeping it kind of sort of in line with how they were before, and the fact that they are both super and extreme type leads. So, and they're insane. Now, they do actually have a bit of a catch. So, a huge shout out to the subreddit, as usual. Per usual, a huge shout out to the subreddit on the translations, so that way everything's as accurate as it possibly can be. And more specifically, a shout out to Koala-san over on the subreddit. So a link will be down below. You guys should definitely check out the subreddit, usually full of great info. But anyways, so these guys are the rainbow leaders. We'll talk first about Vegeto Blue, and then we'll hop into Rose, and then there are a couple of other cards to cover too. So we got a lot to cover still, so here we go. Let's hop in, let's begin. So Vegeto Blue is going to be when your team has all color types represented in the team that are super types. Super type key plus 3, HP, attack, defense plus 120% up. So you can't just throw a bunch of just random super units in here. You actually have to build out a full-on rainbow team, which most people did anyway, but more importantly, this time it actually does have to be a rainbow team for his actual leader skill to be active. That is a little bit different. So before, obviously, it was just super types, key plus 3, HP, attack, and defense plus 50%, whereas this time you actually have to build out your rainbow team before his leader skill will actually become active, which is actually kind of a cool way to look at it, because it does make it to where you can't just literally throw a bunch of just characters on there and then just go with it if they are super or extreme. You actually have to build it out to be around the rainbow-esque thing anyway. So beyond that, passive is super high chance to get up to 2 additional attacks and a medium chance for those to be additional super attacks. But here's the difference with this guy. This guy is insane. And attack up 15% every time he attacks at a cap of 150%. So similar to whenever regular Super Vegeto, physical Super Vegeto gets actual blocks. I can't speak, guys. I just actually got out of driving for like 2 hours, hence why this is probably going up a little later than some other people's, but we had to cover it here on the channel. Come on. Anyways, so similar to the way the physical Super Vegeto works, whereas when he blocks, he builds up his cap's at 100%, whereas this guy, when he attacks, doesn't cap until 150, and it's also based off of his own attack. So if you build in more additionals to him, similar to how a lot of people already have their physical ones built in, this guy can get off up to 4 super attacks just like the physical one can, but this guy's gonna be building up his attack to get even stronger than even before, which is absolutely insane. He will be falling in suit where he will have his final Kamehameha, which is what you would kind of expect. I assume it'll be a little bit fancier than the physical one. As of right now, filming this video, we don't know what those look like. We just have the card art and the cards themselves. But it does do immense damage and raises attack and defense. Then this guy's link set is Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Warrior Gods, Overturn Flash, Power Up Sub by God, Fierce Battle, and Fused Fighter. The guy is absolutely insane. Like, let's just be real here. This guy is insane. He will be crazy on your tech teams. He will be crazy on his own super teams. It's just gonna be wild. And on top of that, he will obviously fit in the Patara team too, if you're wanting to run a Kefla Patara team and just to have fun with it, I guess. Then moving on to our brand new Rose, which has probably one of the coolest card arts in the game. Don't get me wrong, the Vegetos looks nice too. But, dude, I'm telling you, man, Rose is one of my favorite characters to date, and just something about him. I mean, he's an evil Goku. I mean, that's literally what it is. He's an evil Goku with pink hair and an awesome, like, aurora. Like, are you kidding me? It's legit. But, of course, he has a scythe this time, which a lot of people were saying they think he'd have a scythe, and then, of course, he did, which, when you kind of think about it, what was the other iconic thing to do? His scythe, for sure. So, leader, similar here. You have to have all types represented, so you're going to have to run all physical, strength, intelligence, AGL, and tech to be able to actually trigger it. But once you've represented all those, and they are extreme types, you get extreme type key plus 3, HP, attack, and defense plus 120% up. we kind of, guys, we knew this was going to happen eventually. We knew. A, we knew we'd eventually get a new Rose. B, we knew we'd eventually get a new Vegeto Blue, although we thought it would be the LR, just the LR, when we know we'd be getting a new one like this. And we knew there would eventually be a new kind of upscaled super and extreme type leads, which is what we're getting right now. Anyways, passive is own attack 120% up, and extreme type allies key +3, defense 50% up, and lower attack and defense by 20% of super type enemies. Super attack is Waltz of Chaos, which does immense damage, and for 1 turn, extreme type allies key or attack +30% up. Which, what is good about this guy versus a standard support unit is that this guy will be on your main rotation almost indefinitely. This guy's going to do a ton of damage with the 120% up on top of his defense boost that he's giving to all allies. So you're going to want to have him, at least one of them anyways, on a main rotation. So almost always be able to get him into that first slot and then boost the other 2 extreme types after him by 30% on their attack after he super attacks. That's awesome. So versus a support unit that would have this where they're running to a 3rd slot and you never really get that benefit like a Pan or a Vegito, you get it here, which is fantastic. Links are Super Saiyan, Big Bad Bosses, Dismal Future, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith. Also a beautiful link set. Are you kidding me? That is like the link set you want for an extreme type unit. Then really quickly moving through the kind of other units that we know are here. We got a brand new intelligent Zamasu, so another Zamasu to basically pull for that will be on the extreme type banner. These are going to be split out. I don't know if you watched the video earlier, but these will be split out into their own 2 banners. So there will be a super type banner that you will summon for, which have Vegeto Blue, and I'm sure a ton of the 120 leads or whatever it might be, as well as maybe some of the category leads. And then you'll have an extreme type banner, which will have a ton of extreme types with what will be a brand new Zamasu, and the super type will probably have the brand new Trunks, but we're going to get to that in a second. So a brand new TUR Intelligence Zamasu. Leader is extreme types, HP attack and defense 80% up. You won't really have him for that. Passive is reduce incoming damage by 40% and attack and defense up depending on HP. Higher HP is higher boost, max of 60%. So we're seeing units do this a lot now. Vegeto Blue is doing it. LR Vegeto Blue is doing it based on key. So depending on where your health is, the amount of key you'll get. Same thing with the LR Bojack. Super attack is God Split Cut, which is supreme damage and recover 7% of your HP, so similar to the LR Goku Black and Zamasu. Links are Prodigies, Cold Judgment, Dismal Future, Godly Power, Power Bestowed by God, Fierce Battle, and Fear and Faith. Then moving on really quick down to the actual new Trunks, which is also a Strength Trunks. Leader skill is Super Types, HP attack and defense 80% up, so sound a little familiar. Passive is reducing incoming damage by 40% and attack and defense up depending on HP. Very similar. Lower HP is higher boost, max of 120%. Super attack is burning attack, supreme damage for 6 turns, defense 30% up. And then links are Golden Warrior, Messenger from the Future, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. And the last one I wanted to talk about in this video is the Kimono Android 18, which we've known about. I actually earlier in my video said a few weeks ago when I talked about that actually was just like last week, but I've had like a hectic like 2 weeks here. It's been a pretty intense like last couple of weeks for me. So yeah, no, that was 2 weeks ago. I take that back. That was actually 2 weeks ago. Wow. Yeah, see, exactly. I'm getting all messed up. Anyways, a brand new physical SSR Android 18. Leader is all types attack and defense 30% up. Again, you won't be using her for that. She's also free. Passive is all allies attack and defense 20% up. Key +1 and own attack 8% up for every orb obtained. So she's a bit of a nuker. Super attack is Kenzan, which I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but there it is. Supreme damage. Links are the Innocence, Twin Terrors, Android Assault, Battlefield Diva, Organic Upgrade, and Infinite Energy. So again, she's gonna be a free SSR that we get in our gift boxes. So you can't really, I mean, it's a free SSR. It's a free Android 18 SSR for the celebration of the new year. I believe that she releases on the 1st or like at midnight, basically. Let me look. Yes, she releases on 12/31 at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then one last thing I just wanted to touch on. Yes, LR Blue is releasing on JP. It appears to be on the 10th of January. We still don't know what LR Blue looks like, but he does have his SSR and TUR form uploaded to the servers on JP. So yes, that is a thing that is happening. I don't know how they're going to handle that between the 2 versions. We'll just have to wait. We'll just have to see. But guys, we are finally getting updated super and extreme type leads. This is freaking wild. This is absolutely wild. As well as a couple of other new units and a free Android 18. So anyways, that has been today's video. That's been today's additional coverage of Dokkan Battle. If you're new to the channel, you haven't done so yet, consider going down there, right there, down below me, hitting that red subscribe button, joining the hashtag NanoFam today, as well as for some freaking Vegeto Blue and Rose hype. Consider hitting that like button, guys. Have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix signing off, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.